All right, welcome back to Blue by 90. I'm Justin, joined by Jack and Kaylin as always, and we've got a couple Frozen Four participants here with us today. We've got Thomas Bordeleau and Matty Beniers. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Not too bad. So, are you guys live together?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that makes it easy to get on the same laptop, I guess.
Yeah. We've been together for the past 2 years, so.
Okay. All right.
Not the NTDP, but yeah.
Cool. All right. So obviously you guys are in the Frozen Four right now, prepping for that. You said you got practice today?
Yeah, we got Saturday off. We got practice today on Sunday, and tomorrow, and we leave Tuesday. Do we practice here or there Tuesday?
Here Tuesday.
So here Tuesday, and then we fly out. So yeah.
Where is the Frozen Four at?
Boston.
And wait, one of you is from Mass, right?
Yeah, me.
Yeah. So are you gonna have like the whole fam, all the friends there? Like you're gonna have a whole posse?
Yeah. I'll have a pretty big crew. I just started telling people like start buying tickets because I have for tickets. I was like, I don't have enough, so that's pretty good.
There you go. You can I mean you can get some from some other guys too, right? Like they can share.
Yeah, we got 6. I got some from other guys, so I'm at like probably 12, but I got my dad's side lives in Quincy, in Braintree, and then my mom's side, they live in Jersey, so they're coming down, and then all my buddies from like high school and things like that, they all were like, "Oh, can we get tickets?" I was like, "No, you can't give you a ticket over my grandma." So, yeah.
I mean, all the guys literally were like needed a lot more tickets than we actually had, and I mean, so I just can't imagine this guy. So it's a pretty intense week for tickets, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's where you should just send them like the Ticketmaster link when they ask for tickets. Just hey, it's StubHub.com.
Nice and subtle there, yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you guys play? Who do you guys face off against?
We got Denver first game, and the other semifinal is Minnesota against Minnesota State. So that's how it's set up for now.
Gotcha.
So what's the scouting report on these guys?
Denver is pretty similar to us, to be honest. I think that's what they say in their locker room too. Both teams play a fast, skilled game. We both can score. We both have depth in our defense. Both have good goalies. So it's really gonna be kind of it's gonna be a battle out there. But obviously they're a good offensive team, and we've seen that in the past. But that's kind of how we got to approach it.
Have you guys played them already this year?
No.
Do you know any of those guys on the team? I feel like, you guys must have played with or against some of them, whether it be in like
juniors,
USA hockey or juniors or whatever, right?
Yeah. We know a couple NTDP guys, a couple from World Juniors like Brink and Mazer and Barron. So a couple of the guys.
Yeah.
So you guys like
it's I don't know many, like it's one of the teams where I don't know that many guys, to be honest.
Not other than probably 2 or 3. I wasn't too close with any of those guys.
Yeah.
Are you kind of chirping at them a little bit?
No, they're good guys though.
Yeah.
I knew Barron's a good amount. From NTDP. Actually, he was on the younger team than us. So two of the guys on our team are like super close with him.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they're those 2 guys are good guys, and I know Brisson knows a couple of guys from his hometown, right?
Yeah, Brisson.
Gutman.
Brisson knows a couple of guys from LA, and then we have Ethan Edwards, who's going to play against his brother. So.
Shit.
You pretty much know everyone at this point. Like once you get to like college level and you play for a year, like you practically know everyone, if not like on like a friend level, or just like kind of know them through other people because you just get to that point.
I wonder what Edward's family's going to wear, if they're going to be supporting him or his brother. Have to find out.
They're probably going to wear a little front T-shirt with Michigan, back with Denver or something.
Yeah, the split jersey.
Yeah, play it safe.
That.
Might have to have mom wear one thing, dad wear the other, right?
Yeah.
So we've talked to a lot of football guys, and the linemen for sure, just like if they, chirp during the game and whatnot. Do you guys like talk trash on the ice?
I mean, a lot of yes, you can. A lot of guys do. I don't know. I don't do a lot. I don't think Matty doesn't really do.
I don't
either.
do it that much either.
But there's guys that I don't know. They kind of like to get other guys' head and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it's easy to talk to on the ice. There's so many whistles. Like the bench are next to each other. Like you can there's a bunch of possibilities. But
the only time I do is if I get really fired up.
Yeah.
But other guys will just chirp periodically throughout the game, every couple minutes. Or just
I think I'd be the guy who after every whistle I just sucker you know how there's that one guy that's after every whistle they gotta get that last little hit in. That'd be me for sure.
Yeah, we had in high school we played back when I was a freshman in high school. I was in Boston. We played one of the teams we played. The coach told his fourth line to they would yell at us on the ice. It was kind of obnoxious. It was insane. But he had his fourth line. That was just their job. They maybe played two shifts a period, but they would literally yell at you the entire game and just you. And
that's so annoying.
Weird, but.
And I feel like hockey's definitely a sport that has its own language. I don't think I've ever heard anybody call somebody else a sieve off of the ice.
Yeah, there's a lot of little hockey things. I mean, there's so many. I think we have our own little, our own little language with our own little chirps. So yeah.
Enlighten us. Help us out with some of these chirps. What's a hockey term that most people don't know that they should know?
I mean, I've heard the word pigeon a lot this year.
Pigeon's a classic. That one's been around a while.
Yeah. I don't know, the kids. I know that the younger. I don't use it. We don't use it. But I know the kids use the word bender a lot.
Bender, okay.
It's just I don't know. You just kind of you suck.
You guys use jabroni at all? You call anybody jabronis on the ice? No.
That's a good one.
You guys using it. Duster if he's good or something cool. That was gross, or disgusting,
nasty.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't think of that, but if I'm sitting in the locker room, I'd probably say about 5 that it would be what?
Yeah. Right, just fly off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Funny story for you. The guy used to sit next to me in math class, Rocco Grimaldi.
Rocco.
He came back from the weekend. I was like, "Hey, Rocco, what's going on?" And he's like, "Man, this guy in this game was just chirping all game." And he said something like, "You don't want to mess with me, man. I did 3 tillies in the queue last week." I was like, "What the hell does that mean?"
3 tillies. 3 fights.
Okay.
There's a lot of them.
I feel you have to even when you're in hockey, even when you're complimenting someone, you're still almost giving them shit at the same time too. You can't possibly just say something nice, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's there's so many there's so many things you can do or say or whatever.
Well, people can just take it the wrong way too. They're what did you say? And you're not actually mean it's actually good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too is you could totally fuck with people too and be no, that's good, and you do enough, and then you call them something else, no, don't worry about it, and fuck it.
Yeah, on the ice, I'd be I don't know, someone would do something, I'd be ew, that's gross, and the guy would be thanks, but then I say it to someone that doesn't play hockey, and they're what do you mean? I'm gross?
You say it to your mom, and she's what do you mean?
You're grounded.
All right. Speaking of chirps, so Bordeleau, you got drafted by the San Jose Sharks, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right. So I've got a buddy who is an Avs fan, big Avs fan, and the Avs just played the Sharks the other night. And he said, I'm reading this from a message from him. He said, "Tell him to keep his garbage ass team full of grandpas off my abs."
Oh my god, it's funny. I mean, I don't know why he says that because I feel the whole team is almost rookies except except 3 forwards and 3 Ds. But yeah, it's funny. I think hockey fans are some of the most intense and passionate fans out there. And, I mean, I grew up in Montreal, so I've seen the absolute worst and best. And like, it was like Montreal is like the spot where it's the two opposites, right? The team does well, you're a god. The team does bad, they want to they know your address and they want to come kill you. So
Jesus.
so I grew up with that. So yeah, for me, it's kind of normal a little bit.
So all right, so and then Beniers, you got drafted by the
Seattle Krakens.
The Kraken. So
Kraken.
Kraken, is it
Kraken.
Do you know that yet?
The Kraken.
Yeah.
I think it's Kraken. Yeah.
What is the singular? Is it crack eye? Just crack?
I think it's just Kraken.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think it's a Kraken, right?
Kraken.
I think I want to say it's like both, like it's singular or it's like
probably. Like the Thunder.
Yeah, so
it's not even a real creature.
Plural for it.
Yeah. There's one of them. There's one Kraken in the world, in the mythology, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're both going to be West Coast boys, though. I don't know if I think of San Jose and Seattle as like big hockey towns.
I mean, I'm gonna speak for San Jose. They, I don't know. Obviously, the team's not been doing so well lately, so like it's not been popping that much. But when they went for that run, the Stanley Cup, and a couple of years back, and they had a really good team like a couple of years in a row. Like, I mean, I've talked to a lot of players like that I work out with during the summer, and like some pro guys, and they were like, dude, I swear, like when we were going to San Jose to play, it was the hardest barn to play at, and it was so rowdy, and like because like how it's made, like the ceiling is not that high, so it makes like the whole like all the sound like even more. So he said like it was one of the hardest buildings to play at. So obviously, if it gets back to it, it would be pretty cool. But the town itself, it's like downtown San Jose is not that big. It's not it's more of the outskirts that are nicer. But they don't have San Jose don't have that much else going on than the hockey team, so it's pretty popular there. But I know Seattle's pretty excited too about their team, so yeah.
And what?
You know.
Oh, so I was gonna say, so you guys once you guys are done, you win your national championship, because it's gonna happen. I'm gonna manifest this right now. Are you headed right to the pros, right? Like you're heading straight to San Jose and Seattle?
We'll see. We don't know yet. We haven't really talked about it.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's really made a decision on
Gotcha.
Guys that come back, guys can leave.
That's the beauty of college, really. Like the cards are basically in your hands, so you kind of decide what's up with your future. And obviously you gotta come in agreement with a team, but at the end of the day, it's kind of you who makes that decision.
So hockey is like baseball, kind of like you can get drafted and there's no guarantee that you're going to go like right away, right? But that team still has your rights?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So
yeah, I think it's after your third or fourth year, then you can decide to sign wherever you want. Something like
gotcha.
that.
Okay.
And so last year, obviously, a bunch of you guys got drafted, but you all decided to come back. Was it like a group decision? Like, was this like a Fab Five situation where you're all like, hey, we got to come back and win an Natty?
Not really. I think we all honestly, I feel like all of us, because I didn't really know. I wasn't really talking to Luke at the time, but I knew Mackie and Luke were coming in. They weren't going to leave. Like you haven't even gone to college yet. Me, Ken, no one. Like, I mean, at least for me, I was like, I'm not ready to go play in the NHL. Like, I mean, we only had 1 year of college. Like, didn't even get like a completely real year considering with COVID. Like,
right.
No football games, no fans. Like, you miss so much of. We'd never been in an in-person class in college. Like, missed so much of like college experience due to COVID. So like. One, I didn't really feel ready to go, and then two, like I had so much left here that like we wanted to do hockey wise, but also just like as a regular student and like person. So it wasn't really. It was kind of a no brainer for me. I know the other guys were, before I remember talking to them, they're like, yeah, I'm coming back. Like, it doesn't matter. Like I told Seattle in interviews before, like they were like, what are you thinking next year? Do you want to sign? I was like, not at all. So like Yeah, I was like, no, my mom will kill me. Not happening. And I know those guys were also like, yeah, I'm probably gonna just come back. I know there was like kind of a big deal when Owen was on like national television. And they were like, so what are you thinking? And instead of being like, just like, oh, I don't know. He was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go back. And everyone's like, what?
I remember that interview because I obviously everybody's supposed to give the answer like you guys just did of like, oh, we're not really sure, haven't made a decision yet. And nobody had known yet. And then he was just like, yeah. And I think it was the night of the draft, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was close. They played. I think they recorded it before, and then they played it like the night before, night of.
Everyone's like, what the fuck? Like, you're not supposed to say that, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like from like looking at it, like from the outside, like my feeling was just like we're so tight, like especially like our class, like like just Matty, Kent, Owen, myself, and Brisson, like and all those other guys in our class that came in with us, and I think it was kind of just we didn't even need to talk about it. I feel like it was literally just we were looking at each other and we're like, all right, we're not ready to leave each other, to leave this place, and to not have another full year, real year that we have a real chance to do something special. So yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of we all just, I think it was all a no-brainer for all of us. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
Be honest, was the real reason was because Rick's wasn't open all year and you needed to experience that?
I don't know. We're not 21. We can't get into Rick's.
Oh, yeah.
Good answer.
Great answer. Yeah.
Did you guys play juniors? I can't remember if I asked this question already.
So, technically yes, but it was for the National Team Development Program in Plymouth, 20 minutes from here.
Yeah.
So, when you're 16, you play USHL games, USHL teams, and then when during your second year, you play half the season USHL and half the season college teams. So, that's kind of how it went for both of us.
So you were part of the USA Hockey program, right?
Yeah.
So where did you guys go to high school? Because they used to be at Pioneer with us. Like that's how we know like Rocco, JT Miller, like all those dudes. Are you guys in Novi now?
So it depends. Like it's
I was in Northville.
Yeah.
There's Novi, and then there's Piers at Plymouth.
Yeah. So it all depends like where you live with your Billet family, like with the family that was taking you in. So like my family was in Plymouth. His was in Northville, and a couple guys were in Novi. So wherever you were going to your high school if you were like
kind of your choice or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Not too shabby places to be holed up in.
Yeah,
they're nice places.
Nice towns.
We definitely miss it. It's fun to be there with the family and the boys. And
yeah. I've had a couple friends that they've been. What do you guys call them? Billet families.
Yeah, Billet family.
So I've had a couple friends that have been Billet families and hosted like the USA Hockey players, and it's so cool. Like you guys still do a great job of like reaching out to them and like talking to them and keeping that relationship alive. Are you guys still doing that with like those families?
I'm gonna talk for myself because Matty he had the chance that his mom moved with him here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but for me, I mean, they're so great. Like, really, like they've, I mean, they reach out to me all the time. Like whenever I want, like it's 20 minutes away. Like if I wanted to, like, all right, I want a home cooked meal tonight, I can just drive down there, and I could literally drive down there at 5:30 p.m. like totally unannounced, and they'll be the happiest people to just like
that's awesome.
Make a meal or whatever, and they always reach out. They had a kid when I was there. He was 4 or 5 years younger than me, and now obviously like he's grown up in the hockey world a little bit, so we also like we stay in contact with that. But I mean they're just tremendous people, and I just feel like I always kind of have like a little home away from home with them here, and I don't know. It's hard to put words on it, but they're really special, and obviously really important in my life now.
So are they waking you up in the morning like, all right, Tommy, I got your breakfast here, breakfast in bed. Remember this when you sign your contract?
No, I think my mom would kill me if that happened.
So wait, Bordeleau, did you live in Quebec for a long time though? So and Switzerland?
Yeah, I mean, so I was born in the U.S. That's why I got my U.S. citizenship. Like, and when I was 8 months old, my dad got an offer to go play in Switzerland. So I was 8 months, went to Switzerland, and then I stayed there until I was 10 years old. So I spent 10 years of my life in Switzerland. Every summer we would come back to Montreal because that's kind of where our root of our family is, and everyone's there. So that's a home for my parents. So we'd come back to Montreal every summer, so I get a taste of it every year, and then go back to Switzerland for the year. And in 2012, my dad retired. Then we moved back to Montreal to for real, for good, until I decided to go to Plymouth and play for USA. So I spent 10 years in Switzerland. I'd say four or five in Montreal, and then the rest has been here in Michigan.
Where does Ann Arbor rank in all those places that you've stayed?
I mean, it's been so nice. Like, obviously, I don't know.
He's like bottom of the list, baby.
I mean, it's Switzerland. Like, it's pretty fucking
I think
sick.
Switzerland is. I mean, honestly, it's just the most beautiful place in the world. I think it's insane. It's there's everything you could wish for there. And if someone hasn't been there in their life, I think they really should. But and Montreal is home, so it's hard to say that home you don't like it. So I like how Ann Arbor is. And I had some buddies that came in. They're like, I've been to a lot of colleges, and I've been like just stuff like that. They're like Ann Arbor is like one of the towns where like I'm not scared to walk at 3 in the morning alone. It's like it's so nice. It's so like homey. It's so safe. I feel like, and we've been really enjoying it, so it's fun.
Yeah, and when you're walking home at 3 a.m., that's because you just woke up in the middle of the night, right? And wanted to get some late night food, right?
I just finished my late night workout.
There you go. Yep.
Homework study session or something like that. And then Beniers. So I feel like you don't have like a Boston, like a Mass accent.
No.
Am I wrong?
No.
How do you not? I feel like it's impossible to leave there without having that accent.
I don't know. My dad does really hard. I don't really know. I think my mom was from Jersey, so
Yeah, your mom does that.
She didn't have one, so I feel like, but like all my dad's side has like a hard Boston accent. So I feel like I just grew up with like my mom didn't really have one, my siblings didn't really have one, so the only person was my dad. And he was just like he would say horse, he would say Haas, and like con. So like his R's are like really hard, but I don't know. I think just like I grew up in like 20 minutes south of Boston, so and Hingham, like kind of near the water, and there's not a lot of people there have like strong ones, but like the closer you get in, like once you get to Quincy, it's just like everyone has one. So not really much in my town. That's it.
So you said mom's from Jersey, dad's Boston.
Yeah.
What baseball team do you root for? Are you Yankees? Are you Red Sox?
I'm Red Sox.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good answer.
Yeah.
What about mom? Is mom a Sox fan or is she a Yankees fan?
I don't know. I think mom's kind of converted to a Sox fan.
Good. All right. Cool.
Well, and your hockey career has kind of taken you around the world as well, correct? I mean, you had an opportunity to play in the Olympics this year, right?
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Kind of crazy being in China. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be back in China. So that was and say I've been there. But yeah, no, it was kind of crazy. I mean, the hockey was fun. Going to the events was fun. Food wasn't like the best, but you're in China, so. But no, it was a good experience. It was kind of crazy, like being there. Like you couldn't leave the village pretty much. Like everything was like fenced in, and then like every worker that like was at the village was in just a complete hazmat suit. That was kind of insane.
You guys were calling them the minions?
The droids. We call them the droids.
The droids.
They were like fully convinced that they were just like controlled. Like they were
not real people.
Like controlled to walk around and I got woken up by them for like every single morning. They were snowing and they were shoveling, and there was no snow where they were shoveling. They were literally just shoveling concrete. I was like, I'm gonna freak out. It was like 7 a.m. every morning on the dot.
100% droids. Like those were not real people. Those
There's some guy. No, it was so funny. And then guys started calling them like droids to their face, like, "Hey, what's up, droid?" And they'd just be like, "Hello."
No, fucking, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, it was fun. The guys on the team made a lot of fun, like just being together and things like that. So
Were you just like walking around sometimes and you're like, I swear to God, I'm just like, they're filming a new episode of Black Mirror and I don't know about it. And this is what's going on right now.
it was everywhere. Like it was insane. It actually was insane.
So this is basically your warm up for when you guys inevitably get on Spittin' Chicklets. So you need to make it to Whitney and Biz. But Whitney he was with the South Shore Kings and in the Quebec, I think it's the Quebec Pee Wee League or something like that. Pee Wee tourney, he won it.
Yeah,
you guys know that?
I was on the South Shore Kings also. Yeah, back in the day.
It looked like, so I did some research. You only had 1 goal in 3 games. What happened?
Figure it out.
I don't know. We never did. I don't know if those were actually true. I mean, they might have been, but my problem was. Wait, where? Oh, in
Quebec.
Yeah.
I don't know. We weren't that good. Compared to all those other teams over there, they were pretty good. I think the first game we lost like 6-1. Bobcats or something.
So then you go in the other rink.
And then we went on the other racket, and we won like 1-0, and then lost 1-0. I don't know.
I love how you just threw your team under the bus. You're like, yeah, we weren't that good.
No,
You
we
know?
weren't that good. No,
Could have been my fault.
we were good.
This tournament is really, really like.
We were good for Mass. We were really good for Mass, but like we just, we weren't like as good as all those other teams. Like those teams were, I think, a little bit more serious than our team was. In terms of like hockey, like they were just better than us.
I mean, those tournaments are not really fair too, because there's like 3 select teams from the whole U.S. and then there's a couple of normal teams.
That's true too. Like, that was our normal team. There's a lot of teams that like just picked up. Like,
yeah.
I know one of my buddies wanted on like the team Doritos, and I was like, all right. So it was just our team of all the best players from around, and so
So that's actually a good question though. Is that like hard to play with guys in that situation if you've like never played with them before and all of a sudden you get put on, like, I mean, for you, for the Olympics too, like that's got to be difficult, right? To not know. Obviously you're used to playing with, a bunch of guys at Michigan that you're practicing with all the time and all that stuff. All of a sudden you're with a whole new crew. That's got to be tough.
Yeah, it can be hard. I think at this point we've done it so many times that you just kind of get used to it, and you just got to adapt quickly, especially to your line. Like that's like the biggest thing I'd say, building chemistry with your line, like just trying to do that as quickly as possible. That's the biggest thing. But I think when you get higher up, it gets a little easier. Everyone's a smart player. Like everyone has that ability to like adapt and kind of figure out what you do well, what they do well, and put it together. So yeah, that's all I'd say. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, personally, yeah, I think it was really harder when you were younger. Like, I just remember like being, I think it was 14 or something like that, going to like USHL showcase or combine or whatever, and then like you'd literally be with random guys, and it was hard because like it was literally just a guy would get the puck and try to go coast to coast, and then it wouldn't work. Then another guy would take it coast to coast, wouldn't work. Like there was literally like no like, it was tough. So. But now it's more like, everyone's smart. Everyone like kind of knows how to play the game. So, there's more structure, even if there's none. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of how it is now. So it made it a lot easier for us now. Like, let's say like World Juniors and stuff like that.
Who's the most talented hockey player you guys have played against?
Oh yeah.
Are you guys old enough to have played against like Connor McDavid or anything, like
no
Gravel or anything?
He's in 97.
Yeah, he's in 97. Played like the same. Like
you guys were born in 2002.
Yeah.
Oh
God,
my
I
God,
feel
I'm
old.
fucking old as shit.
Jesus Christ.
We played like I guess I would say like we played with like Jack Hughes, Zegras, like Caulfield, like York.
Who we played against? I'd say that kid on Russian.
Maybe I don't know, like Raymond, like I don't know.
Oh yeah, Raymond. Yeah, Raymond was really good.
Raymond was good. I played against Lafreniere growing up. He was, I don't know, he was really bad, and then out of nowhere, he became the best player I've ever seen in my life. And so he was really good. Like the year before the Q draft.
Who's the super skilled Russian guy that was on?
Keegan?
No, on the Russian junior team. There was Bud Kozin and then another guy.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
There was one guy who was sick. He had like way too many goals at World Juniors. It was like him and yes, I was like, all right, come on.
He sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I can imagine how good he is.
Yeah. I mean, we've probably seen like the best players of like our kind of like our squad or class, and like a year older, a year younger, just by being at the USA program too. Yeah. So I think that helped. Yeah.
So obviously, there's a ton of talent just in your guys' locker room at Michigan too. Are you ever talking shit to each other like about who's the top dog there?
I mean, I think we just talk shit, like not about who's the top dog. Like we always I think we all keep each other pretty humble. It's just how much we chirp each other, but it's funny. It's all just fun.
Yeah. So who's the swaggiest dude on the team? TBS, you got some. You're kind of tatted up, man.
Yeah, I got a couple of tats.
What do you got in your hand? I saw you had something on your hand.
Yeah, I got a couple phrases here in my hand. I got "You're the master of your own fate," "Daily decisions determine destiny." I got a full sleeve, and then I got like a couple more. I'm still working on the one I want next summer too. So yeah, I like my ink. Yeah.
There you go. You're gonna get some like teardrops.
No, I will be disowned if I do that. And my dad.
Oh man. Do you guys get NIL deals with all this NIL stuff? Like, how does that affect you?
I think it's like we do. He has something with Chipotle or whatever.
Okay.
Which you can talk more about it. Personally, I just like I don't know. It's such a gray area. I feel like, but
you just need to go into like a tattoo shop, dude.
Yeah.
For real. I mean,
not a bad idea. That's like. Then we can go to.
Then we can get the one we want.
Yeah.
Ooh, what do we got? Matching ass tats or what? What's going on here?
No,
We got.
I want. I don't know if I want one.
No.
My mom actually hates them.
Mrs. Beniers would agree with that.
She actually I don't know if I could go home if I got one. But like,
I'm always pushing for it. Every time the parents come, like, you see how sick this looks, and then I'm kind of playing with them.
Yeah, one time I told her I was getting a tattoo.
Oh, she freaked. No, you were kidding, and she
I was kidding.
Freaked
yeah.
out.
So all the boys were in the locker room. He was going to get a tat, I think, with Yorkie, and we're all like, "Yo, let's get tats. Let's get tats." And we got each other all fired up, and we were like, "We're not actually getting one, but let's test our parents and see what they say." And so we all everyone texts our parents. Everyone texts their own parents. I'm like, hey, by the way, sitting in like the tattoo shop right now, like about to, just wanted to let you know. And this is probably like the second month I got here.
Oh,
and she called like she's freaking out. Like she's texting me like, "Are you actually kidding me?" Like. And then my dad told me after she was on the phone, or they were on like a walk when this was happening. She was like, "I'm taking the car away." Like
I knew I should have never sent you there.
I should have sent him to Harvard. Like
that Bordeleau kid is a bad influence on you.
And then Rashawn's dad. Actually, I should probably let him tell that. But yeah, he got a little. He was upset also. But like a different way. He was like sad about it. He was like, "Don't do that to your body."
Yeah, he was like, "Please don't."
Please, your body's
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, no, he's being nice about it. My mom's gonna take my car and like everything. He's gonna take the house. Like we're living.
She's calling coach. Like, what did you do to my son?
She's gonna beat me.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So, I mean, you've got some personalities though in the locker room too. Are you guys the clowns, or who's the who brings it most?
I mean,
we have a ton of clowns.
Yeah, it's insane. There's so many like personalities. Like I think the most like obvious, the most the guy that likes to stir the pot the most is definitely Briss.
Yeah.
But
the most insane is Moyle.
yeah, Moyle is just like if you fuck with him, you better be ready because he's coming. With
He just has
everything.
no like. There's no like boundaries of
Yeah.
like, oh, this is probably wrong, right? Like, no, this is happening, and you're just gonna see what goes on.
Yeah, but Briss is more of a little like he
Briss
does
is
stuff
always
to
saying
he
something.
does stuff to people without doing it because he's gonna go see like I don't know like Mackie like Sam Miscavige, he'd be like, hey, go do this to that guy. It's gonna be fun.
He screws it up. Like he'll like
Instigator.
he'll be like he'll take Kent's sticks, but like he'll just hand them to Joe and be like, here, take these into your office.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, I didn't move them. And it's like, right, well, you literally gave them to Joe and he moved them. So like practically moved them.
So you gotta ask Briss if he did something. You gotta ask him, do you know anything about it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, wait, what's are you guys like pulling pranks and doing stuff like I've heard of guys like shampooing skates and like doing clear tape on skates and stuff like that.
I mean, we're not trying to do stuff that's gonna fuck with practice,
Yeah,
but
not
like,
that bad.
yeah, but there's a lot of pranks. Yeah, just hiding stuff, just cutting laces.
There's like you try to do like innocent pranks that like are just really annoying, but like won't mess with their stuff. Like you don't try to like
ruin their stuff.
Yeah, like no like cutting laces, no like we do a lot of like water cup under the helmet or in the shin pad.
Classic.
Just destroying the guy's tape when it's brand new.
Oh, that's annoying. That's like
so
borderline. Like guys will tape tiger their stick, so like they'll do a new tape job and then like everyone goes down and plays sewer and someone like you walk up and 3 of your sticks are all just tape tigered.
So you
do them all. Moyle has some funny ones. Moyle will like pack all their equipment into their bag and just move their bag out of the locker room. So the guy walks in there like, what the?
That's awesome. We gotta get Moyle on here. We gotta talk to him.
Oh yeah.
That's
awesome. You admit any of this?
Yeah. He denied everything.
Denied till he dies.
I don't know if you guys watched Bussin' with the Boys podcast when they were talking to the football guys, but Taylor Lewan talked about how he was on state right across from Schembechler.
Yeah.
And they'd do a poop dollar. They would, they'd smear some poop on the bottom of a $5 bill, put it face down and place it across the street. And from their porch, they would just sit there and wait to see people that like would, if they'd go pick it up. And if they did, they'd be like, poop dollar. And they had the
we've I'm not gonna name any names, but we've had a guy like having poop under his bed. we've had
and not animal either.
Yeah, no.
Oh no.
We've had a guy dropping like poop bags in front of doors from guys on our team. We gotta go.
There's a
you
lot
guys
of
are a different breed, man. I feel like you guys are just like, I don't know. To me, you guys are like aliens, but like they're like you guys have your own stuff and like always clowns. Like I don't know any hockey players that just like aren't like just fucking hilarious and do whatever they want to do.
I mean,
it blows my mind.
My dad told me like he noticed it a lot. Like he thought like, oh, it's just hockey players were like that, like whatever. Like we kind of grew up like that. But then my dad like once he retired, he started playing like garage leagues or beer leagues or whatever. And then he was like, one night he came home, I remember, and he was like, he told my mom, and he was like, I really thought it was only us hockey players that were stupid, but I was just in the locker room with lawyers, doctors, police officers and stuff like that. And I think it's really just the locker room effect because Jesus, there's a lot of stupid shit going on. It's literally just like, man, you put 25 guys in the locker room together.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna do stupid shit.
Too much testosterone going around that just things get weird too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, shit.
I think my favorite thing is like it's funny to see like the guys who always do like pranks to other guys that like they're like, oh yeah, I've seen this before, but like when it's like some under the radar guy, it's way more funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One guy I can't say because I don't want Husey to see this, but there's the radar and just keeps tying Husey's skates practice and do like a really tight knot. and like it's like every other day, and he has no idea. It's like the same. He keeps thinking it's like Marcus Stoppa, one of his freshmen, and it's not. And you just see every time he's doing it, you see that guy giggling in the corner, and it's like this, but it's also so fun.
It's awesome because it's so simple too, and it's just like every now and again he does it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh man, I feel like just being on a team, it's like there's something about it there, and I feel like that's the type of stuff that you get while you're in college. So, I mean, you guys got to cherish it. You've only got a week left, basically, right? Until obviously you'll be in another locker room with a bunch of new guys that you'll get to do the same shit with. But it's got to be fun for you guys to like kind of be in the moment here for this last week with this squad, right?
Yeah. Matty has to go right now,
hop
but I can stay with you guys if you want.
But thank you for having me on. Sorry, I just gotta go do some video.
You're
Big
good,
time.
No,
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite food spots in Ann Arbor? Like what do hockey guys eat? Do you guys eat? Do you just play hockey constantly? Like how do your bodies work?
I mean, we pretty much eat whatever. I mean, for myself, I've been trying to kind of watch what I eat a little bit and stuff like that, because I've been trying to get leaner, just trying to get kind of like just faster, like stuff like that. So I'm a big produce station guy, like right down State Street. I like it. I really like it. I think it's cute. It's fun just to go there. And other than that, I mean, we love. I don't know. Sometimes it's fun just to go out to dinner with hibachi with the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, hibachi's so good.
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite meal.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, if like when we're feeling like hibachi, but we don't want to go there and we're feeling kind of cheap, we just order poke fish, which is unwashed, and it's literally like the same thing, but just cheaper and in a bowl. So it's like.
But there's nobody doing like an onion ring fire for you there.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Have you guys tried that at the house though? I feel like you guys would try it.
Oh wait, we'd burn the house down. No way.
I can see the headline already. Hockey boys try to do onion fire style house burns
an explosion in the kitchen.
But if someone was like visiting Ann Arbor, like where would you take them? Would you take them hibachi, or is there like a restaurant where you're like?
If we're visiting Ann Arbor, I might breakfast or lunch. I'm gonna bring him to the Stray Hen.
Ooh, I just went by there today. Yeah,
that's a new spot though, right?
We know the owner. He's the best guy ever. He's been treating a lot of football guys really well too. He's been treating us so well. It's such a good spot. It's brand new. It's really new.
Right.
And the owner comes to our games and stuff like that. It's fun. It's a fun spot. Just sits down with us. He shoots the shit with us, and it's a good vibe. So I'd bring them there. And for dinner, I mean, there's so many places. I think Ruth Chris, Sava's.
Sava's always good.
I like this. What's the name? This just burger spot that's good.
Frita Potatoes.
Yeah, there you go.
100%. That's it. Yeah.
That's that's a cute vibe to bring like your girl like on a on a day. It's just all white, like stuff like that. So it's cute. So I like that place too. I'm a little I don't know. I would say that I like the cute little.
You're like a romantic. I didn't know if we were gonna get this side of you.
But.
Yeah, you got the hard outer shell, like with the tats and all that stuff, but then down deep, you're just a softie.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I know like some of the guys don't like spending too much money on food, but for me, I don't know. It's something I really don't really care to do. So yeah, I'm not a big, unless on Sundays, I don't like to DoorDash and stuff like that. No, but I'll do literally 75% of the team loves it's all all you got the Dash Pass. That's all they do.
It's my kryptonite. I spend so much money on DoorDash. My wife wants to kill me.
Yeah, I hate it. I just I don't know. I feel like it's just I feel so I don't know. I didn't deserve this meal.
I didn't even leave my couch.
So you mentioned produce station. Have you been next door to beer camp? Do you like barbecue and stuff?
No. What is that?
It's called beer camp, dude. It is fucking incredible.
Wait, where is it?
literally right next door to produce station. There's
It's like
like
farther downstate towards the highway.
yeah. So
One
if you
more, like one more door down.
so if
Oh.
you're coming from Yoast and you're walking to produce station, just
So,
go
like,
past produce station. It's right there.
closer to like the south like campus, like all the athletic facilities.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I've never.
dude, it's if you
They
like
got like
Oh, yeah.
pork, brats, brisket,
It's
like
with that little antique shop. Is that
yep,
it?
Yeah.
it's right
Yep.
next door to that. Yep,
I've never
Yep.
tried that. I've never tried that. No.
dude,
it's good.
you got to check that place
What
out.
is it?
So it's like they do like bratwurst, like really good brats. They do like pulled pork, brisket. Like they have like
Wow.
you can buy like jerky there or like fish or like steaks. I mean they've got like literally everything, dude. Like
I mean,
literally go over there, check it out. I mean it's a great like hungover Sunday meal. I might actually get it today. I'm talking myself into it. But dude, it's good. If you like eating meat and like barbecue and shit,
Yeah.
like you'll love it.
I love it, and also I like that's why I like produce station because it's like so like because I'm on Granger, so like when I come out at Granger, it's either right on State Street or left, and like right is downtown. I hate going with my car downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then like when I just go to produce station, there's just a spot to park and shit like that, so it's nice.
Yeah, that's the nice thing for you too. Like you're right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Like you don't need if you're using DoorDash, that's a problem. Like you can walk outside and get like a million things.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. There's so many things, and yeah, we're lucky. I think there's like our nutrition girls told us that there's like 3 nutrition like stations on campus: football, South Campus, and us at the rink. So we're pretty
Wow.
lucky with that too.
Nice.
For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Huge.
So, all right. So you're prepping for what time? When do you guys leave? You said Monday or Tuesday?
We leave Tuesday. Yeah, we leave Tuesday. I think we tried to go set up a meal at Maddie's house. I'll go there and stuff like that, but
Okay.
it won't. I don't think it will work out. But I know there's we're gonna have a nice little dinner by the water. I think Thursday or Wednesday night. So it's gonna be fun time. Just I don't know. It's kind of there's been so many expectations with us. So many literally like the Michigan versus everybody shirt is like so true for. I mean, I'm not really like following the press and like basketball and football, but in hockey it's so there. Like I rewatched our game. Like I rewatched our game at the regional in Allentown, like the final, and to see if we're gonna go to the Frozen Four. We just won 7-4. Like we just
Right.
won, and like whatever, we found a way to win, and we've been dominating like all season. And then the announcer just goes like, "Well, that Michigan team's gonna have a lot to work on before the Frozen Four, but Quinnipiac played great." Like it's just like it's every game, every like social media post, everything. It's literally Michigan versus everybody, and it's fun that we're like, all right, boys, like there's been so much hype, so much doubts on us. We're at the Frozen Four now, like let's just chill a little bit and let's show them what we can really do and go as far as we can. So I think it's just kind of it's been a lot, it's really stressful for a lot of our captains, a lot of, our older guys. That's, they came back for this. It's their last shot. And, just the fact that we're going to have a chance to compete in Boston, I think it's a big relief for a lot of guys.
It's hilarious that the announcer would say that because when I flipped the game on, it was 4-0. You guys.
Yeah.
Like it's everywhere. Like we had to cancel a game against Western Michigan due to COVID stuff and whatever. And literally still to this day, every post that on social media we make, I think there's like a couple comments about, but you guys canceled the Western Michigan. I'm like, hey, okay, so what? Like, dude, like.
It happens. Like obviously you want to play hockey. Yeah.
Like you think us the players we don't want to play? Like come on, like whatever.
People are crazy. And so obviously you've played on a lot of different stages. Do you feel like this might be the biggest stage that you've played on?
I mean yes, because I mean it probably would have been like the World Junior Final, but like I wasn't there obviously, but because of COVID, but it will 100%. Man, again, like so many people doubt us because they say they don't have any experience, but I guarantee you, in between all our first rounders and all our 23, 24, 25-year-old vets, like even if none of us have played an NCAA tournament or have been in the Frozen Four. I guarantee you we've played a lot of really important games, a lot of one-and-done games that have been on the line, whether it's internationally or, in your own teams or whatever, that, like a lot of even if the guy went to the Frozen Four times, like, okay, he has four experiences. Well, I still have four, but it's like
Right.
it's super different, but I feel like people tend to forget that. And, I think we're walking in with that, with that swagger we've had all year, and we're excited. It's going to be fun.
I love it. I can feel the, you've got chip on your shoulder. I can feel it coming from you. There's some fire for sure.
Our whole team is fired up, and we've had that goal in mind for. I mean, especially with all that happened last year too, getting getting booted out because of COVID and everything. It's just kind of an extra. I don't know. We really have all the motivation we need from the inside, so we don't need anything else. And there is other motivations outside, but we really don't need it. So it's yeah.
There you go. Well, all right. So 5 p.m. on Thursday night, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. 5 p.m. Thursday night, ESPN2. We'll be watching for sure. So we're excited to see it, man. You guys, there will be a lot of eyes on you. There always are, of course. But, once you get to this stage, and I think that the cool thing about Michigan fans is even if there are fans out there that only watch football or only watch basketball, once you get to the stage, you've got the entire fan base behind you, right? And so there will be people that have never watched a hockey game in their life, watching ESPN2, going crazy for you guys. So I think that's a cool part as well.
I hope so. I mean, we've obviously I think Michigan fans are awesome, and it's crazy to see I'm from Montreal, so I didn't grow up having that seeing people how obsessed they are with their college teams and whatever. So he's seeing that it's definitely I really learned how much it meant to play for the Block M over my 2 years here. So I'm excited to I don't know, bring the school a chance to win a championship. I mean, man, we're the team with the most national championships in college hockey history, and we haven't won one in 20 something years. So I think it's time. We got to spot the rink for that. So knock on wood, I hope everything's going to go our way.
Love it. Love to hear it. Well, bring it back for us, man. We appreciate it. Tell us where we can follow you at on socials, and plug anything you need to here.
I mean, I don't know. Just write my name on Instagram. I guess you'll find my Instagram. I'm not a big Twitter guy. I'm not a big whatever. I guess it's just Instagram. But yeah, that's it. But I appreciate it, boys.
Yeah,
we got to get you an NIL deal with a tattoo shop, man. We really do. We really do. That's my goal now.
I got my boy back home. He's the best. But he's
Would he be pissed if you went out here?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust anyone else than him. He's been so good. He's been on my body for 55 hours, I think. So
wow,
yeah, he's the best. He's always super busy, but makes time for me whenever I want, whenever I need. So he's always he's literally booked, all booked 6 months in advance, but he always makes time for me, so he's the best.
You can plug him right here. Sounds like he doesn't need it, but if you want.
Hey, Phil Ketzier, he's a French guy from Montreal. Saint Jerome, he's the man. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for the time, man. Thanks to Beniers as well. I know he had to jump he's too popular, right? He's got all the people wanting him, huh?
I think he had a meeting with one of our assistant coaches to do video.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, but we appreciate you guys. For us, you can follow us at BlueBy90 on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're on the Mason Brew YouTube channel as well. Thank you to Valiant for setting this up for us as well. So you go follow them too. We appreciate you. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Yes, sir. Go Blue.